is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with James Webb. James has just finished 5 rounds. Well, 5 rounds of 5 minutes sparring, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's the one. Fresh guys.
How you feeling?
Fresh. Ready? Nah, I wasn't so fresh out. Look at that black eye come up. Hooray.
Oh yeah. Who clipped you?
I was one of them. I was training with Chris and Conrad tonight.
Yeah.
They were my fresh guys, so I'm not sure who, but it was one of them. But a serious round, you know. It's miserable. I hate doing them, but they pay off. So
they do pay off.
They're not there to be they're there to be the worst situation, you know. So,
well, yeah, I'm guessing if you get dragged through hell in camp, then nothing hopefully should surprise you when you're in the fight, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just about trying to mimic all them tough situations and them places no one really wants to go. Those dark waters, you know. Fortunately or unfortunately, I spend most of my camp in those dark waters. I do a lot of stuff. People don't want to do. So, yeah, it pays off. It does pay off. It'll pay off again. Mark my words.
Well, while we're talking about this, I was listening to the podcast you did, the Severe MMA podcast you did recently. Love that. Really, really interesting. I probably shouldn't be plugging other podcasts while I'm doing my own, but I love those guys. And it was a great interview. And I didn't realise that you were like sleeping in the gym for a lot of your time when you're in Ireland.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
Well, not so much anymore. I've actually, as you'd say, maybe upgraded. This year I sort of I've been staying at Chris actually bought himself a pretty sick gaff, so he gave me a room there. But I don't like to intrude him too much, you know. Saying that, I'll probably be staying there tonight, so sound. He's great to me, man. He really looks after me. And then there's where I do my strength and conditioning at the Irish Strength Institute. They have like a clinic there and a flotation tank, and they've got the gym one side, and they've got this like almost like an apartment the other side. So I crash there some nights. I just got a little camp bed. I just go and crash in there. Like I only need to just. I don't really care where I sleep, you know. I just I've done that to make this happen, you know. Like to me it's not really a big deal. Like I think a lot of people are surprised by it. To me, there was no doubt that I had to do it to get where I wanted to be, you know, and I feel like it's made me grow as a person. It's made me tough.
Yeah.
But it's made me mentally strong. You know, like there's been times in here freezing. I've had a lot of times when I've had no money and it's freezing, and the knowing what you're doing here really spurs you on, you know, and when you go into fights, you have a bit more about you, you know. I have this desire to win. I have a grit, and I don't think many people have that in them, and that's because a lot of people live comfortably, you know.
So for people that don't know, you train in Ireland. Well, you do most of your training in Ireland, and then you come back to Essex at weekends and see your family and stuff. And that's it. Technically, you're not homeless, I guess. You do live here.
I do, yeah. I live with my fiance. We live together, so I go home to see her. I go and do some work. I train with all the guys back home at the R team Essex.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Alan for a while, but that's because Alan's jet setting in other countries doing seminars.
He's everywhere, isn't he? Yeah.
I haven't seen him for a few weeks. But yeah, I come back, I train, and like I said, I see my missus and spend time with my friends, my family, and then I come back here, and again, like this is like another family as well to me, you know, like you don't, you know, like it has been tough here, but it's not that tough now. Like I have a lot of people around me, you know, like Chris is fucking. Chris could be like my brother, my father, and my weird, creepy uncle all in one. Do you know what I mean? He really does look out for me.
What an amazing accolade.
It could be. But he does He looks after me. He's helped me get a lot of the sponsorships I have here. He put me in the right direction to succeed. You know, he led the horse to water. You know, and I've been drinking.
Yeah.
So,
but I've heard stories like you sleeping in like hoodies and stuff in the gym when it's been so cold in the winter. Like that must like just motivate you so much and make you so much hungrier to, you know,
succeed.
To have that taste of success.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It's so fortunate. It's like nearly coming summer now. You don't have no idea. I've been sweating. I've actually been sweating in the gym.
What a lovely feeling.
It's a great feeling. Nah, yeah, it does spur me on. Like it's massive, you know. But I was prepared to do it. No one forced me to do that, you know. So like, it's not like I didn't just I put myself in this position because I wanted it, you know.
Yeah. So you can have the best training.
Pretty much, yeah, and I get the best of both worlds, and also like it was you know, even though I was these guys who were saving me money. I didn't have to try and find money to find an Airbnb or a bed sit or a hostel.
Yeah.
I was just crashing in the gym because I was coming here so much, you know. And when you see results, it's like people who do shit diets, even though they see results, they carry on doing shit diets. But for me, this was like the best diet in the world. Like it could have fucking snowed in this room, and it could have been windy, and it could have been everything in here, and I still would have come back because it was paying off, you know. And if you find a formula, you stick to it, you know. And I found that formula, and like I've said many times, I have a complete puzzle to my life now. My life's very much complete, and everything's in the right place. I have the right team. I have the right people around me, and it's paying off. And hopefully one day I can, you know, maybe have my own little room in my own house. I can just get away from people, you know. You know, so.
How do you even eat and like cook for yourself? Is it just like have you got a meal prep company? Like, is it microwave meals in the gym?
No, yeah, when I first come here, that's where I used to struggle. But I used to just go and buy bags of rice and like tins of tuna and packs of meat, you know. And then I used to just eat that in there's a microwave in there and there's a fridge, so I used to just put like packs of chicken in the fridge and then eat microwave rice. That was what I did every day, you know. It was a bit of a fucking. I actually enjoyed that, but the guys here used to fucking rip me. I used to call me Gollum and all that.
Sounds a bit like prison.
Yeah, like that's been said many times, you know. That's what it felt like at first when I was here for a good few years, because I used to just be in this room. I didn't have any PTs. I used to just be here, and I used to just have to just train, you know. That's all I could do. But now I'm very fortunate. Chris and Tom both had a guy who done a lot of lessons with him, Simon Higgins. He's he's a very good chef in Ireland, really good chef. And he used to do meal prepping for a lot of the old school SBG guys, you know, called Fighter Food, and that's quit now. But he sort of just took me on, so I come over and he cooks me like sort of 2 or 3 meals a day, and they are top of the range, like they are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not getting like meal prepping for like cutting. Like he's giving me steaks, sweet. Like he is giving me the best food, bone broth, gravy, everything that's good for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything that's like just like good for your gut, good for your mind. Like I'm just getting all of that. So I'm very fortunate
Have you noticed
I have that
the
now.
difference in your performance with eating that way?
Yeah, I mean, I at the moment, like I've really been into like the sort of health side of food recently, and I'm a big fan of like the gut and the brain having a bit of a connection, and like in my head I feel fucking unbelievable. I feel like the food I put into my body is really like people say, like fuel, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that, you know, and I can feel it if I eat bad food, which is, you know, every Sunday. I feel bad then too. I feel terrible, you know. I don't want to train, but yeah, I mean, I feel great. Like I'm a big believer in all that, you know. And good foods make you feel whole foods. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like just eating fucking lettuce. I'm eating serious good food, you know. So yeah, I see a massive difference in my physique, in my strength and conditioning, in my performance, in my mindset, and obviously that's a lot down to like what you think. But I believe like food does play an influence on how you're feeling, you know. So
Yeah,
I'm a big believer in that.
definitely.
I feel
Let's
like I
talk.
just lost that then. I just sort of like just went off on some mad little
No,
speech.
I'm absolutely obsessed with nutrition. The
Yeah,
trouble is I drink like 15 bottles of wine a week as well, but like the nutrition side of it, I'm all into all the
yeah,
gut health and that. I've done
yeah.
the beginning of the Lockhart and Lee like
Oh
certification.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
obsessed with all that, so I could talk about it all night. But
yeah.
the strength and conditioning that you mentioned there, I saw you training with the goat Artem Lobov the other
Yeah.
day. So where were you doing that?
That's at the Irish Strength Institute. That's in Malahide. That's just down the road here from Swords, from where I am. Um, so yeah, I'm just getting ready for his fight on the 22nd against
Yeah,
Malinagi. So we were just training together. Both our head coaches were away.
yeah,
So me and him, we were together, just on a session together. It was a good session, you know. Like you it's competitive as well, you know. Like you're training, but you're also like you're trying to max out and beat each other and all that. And
yeah.
it's good. It's good. Yeah, it was a good session, a really good session, you know. Sound guy, really good guy, you know.
Is he as crazy doing his strength and conditioning as he seems at everything else?
Nah, I again, like this. He's one of Chris's very good friends. I don't I know him to talk to and to train with and all that, but he's not someone I know personally very well, you know. But from what I know and from what people say, he is a great guy. He's not crazy at all. Like he's very smart, you know.
Yeah,
Um, he's a gentleman, you know. He is a gentleman. And he gives that off as well, you know. Like there's nothing about him that you think he's a bit of a he's not arrogant. He's nothing like that, you know. He is generally like a sound guy, you know. And I think people like that are very hard to come across, especially in the fight game. I feel like people are, I don't know what it is, but everyone thinks they're something special and talks a lot of shit. But you know, like he generally is a pretty decent fella, you know, really nice guy.
yeah.
So I had a lot of time for him. Yeah.
I take it you've never sparred together, given the size difference, but I can't imagine that would bother him that much.
I don't think it would bother him hearing that he used to train with all the guys here back in the day, all the bigger guys, you know. So I don't think that would bother him. But I mean, like I don't actually know where he's. I think because he's doing the bare knuckle stuff now. I think he's doing a lot of boxing,
Yeah,
you know. So I don't think he's much into the MMAs anymore. Like I don't know, he might come back. I'm not sure, but I think he's boxing a lot. But no, I haven't trained with him. No, just the strength and conditioning.
well, good luck to him. I think his fight's towards the end of June as well. I think that's
22nd,
in
yeah.
22nd. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that, Artem. Um, so going back to you, I tried to catch you at K4's Colchester, but you're a busy man that night. What's it like walking around the arena with the belt on your
The bell.
shoulder and doing the meet and greets? How did that feel?
That's a normal day in the life of James Webb. I've been known many times to be sitting down the high street with that belt on, you know. But actually,
Just bowling along.
no, that's not something I'm a fan of, you know.
Yeah,
I love having that belt. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
I love it. I love everything it means. I feel a bit sometimes funny taking it places, you know, having to take it places and do things like that. But it's nice at the same time. Cage Warriors Coastal was great. It was nice. There was some people that wanted to chat to you. I actually was in a show this weekend up in Belfast, and it was actually a lot more attention there. You know, there was more people that wanted to chat to me. A lot more. I don't know if it's maybe because I'm from that town and from the area. People
yeah.
probably seen me doing the worm in a few bars. You know, um, that's a true story.
Have you had
um,
Darren the dentist there for company as well. Darren Stewart was there. He was doing commentary, and he's already in the UFC. Obviously, you're fighting. I probably should have introduced this at the beginning of the interview, but you're defending your middleweight title at Cage Warriors 106 Night of Champions. So many people from these famous Night of Champions cards have gone on to the UFC and really great things. And you're obviously one of the champs that's already got the belt. So you're one of the defending champions on this night. You've got to be so close, James, now to a shot at the UFC. How does that feel?
Yeah. That's why I'm in the gym, you know. That's why I've been living here. It does feel that way, but I'm not like setting everything on it, you know. Like I will defend that belt. There's not a doubt in my mind that I'll finish that fight.
Yeah.
And if I have to go and defend it again, then so be that. Like I'll just keep finishing people until the UFC sign me, and I will. Like my record's been speaking for itself. It's not no coincidence that everyone's been getting finished, you know. So
yeah,
I don't fall into submissions. I set them up, and you know, I feel like that I could be close, but the funny enough, I was just discussing this with Chris earlier. He was saying, you know, you're putting yourself in a position that they see you, and that's what we're trying to do, you know, like keep winning, and if you don't get signed, if a middleweight gets injured in Europe, they look at who's in a major organisation as a champion, you know. So like I want to keep putting myself in that shop window, but I just take it one fight at a time, Katie. Like I have this fight in just under 3 weeks. I'll defend that belt. Like I will come away with that belt again. I will then just see what's happening, you know. Like I'm not a big fan of all that making fucking what do you call it, like little protests to get people to sign you. Fuck that. Like they either want me or they don't. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's one of the divisions that could do with, like, you know, somebody breaking through. I really do think it's somewhere they could do with a bit of fresh blood.
Yeah, I think so. If you can put a word in for me, that'd be great.
I mean, Sean Shelby ignored me when I asked to have Darren Stewart on the London card, but I'm happy to keep trying.
You try. I'm very confident I'll get them. I'll get there on my own accord. You know, the best part about being from the team I'm with right now is the belief they have in you to do it, but also the fact that we worked hard to do it. I didn't get put there because I knew someone who knew someone, and I didn't get there because in some shows your coach can just put you in there. Like it'll be down to our hard work, and that's like that's what it's about here at Team KF now. You know, like I believe in a few years there'll be a few of us all in there, and hopefully it'll be me leading the way for the guys. You know, that's the aim. You know, I was the first pro here. I'm their first world champion. Hopefully, I'll be the first guy to break through to the UFC for these guys, you know, and for Alan as well, you know. So it'd be a nice little marker for them all, you know.
100%.
A little give back to everything that they've given to me, you know. So.
And I feel like you've really earned it because this fight in particular, like, it's a great fight. It's one of the fights if not the fight I'm most looking forward to on the card. And Matthias Frederick, he's 7-2. He's got a couple of the same guys, like a couple of the same wins on his record as you. He's 7-2. He's got 6 finishes as well. I think they're all TKOs. You've got 6 finishes, 5 submissions, 1 knockout. Like, I can't see this fight going the distance.
They won't go the distance, 100%. No.
So good on you doing these 5 rounds of 5. But
I do that. Yeah, I do that just to put myself in the worst situation. But that fight's not going the distance. And if it did, I'd be disappointed in myself. If I wouldn't even celebrate if I had to go the distance. That won't happen. And like obviously he's got some good wins on his record, and he's obviously a solid opponent, but he's not better than me. He can't. Where does he beat me? Like, he might swing and knock me out, but he's not going to take me down, control me, and submit me. That's definitely not going to happen. But will I do that to him? Yes. So that's it. Like, like I have the respect, and I know where the danger lies, but that's the same as me and you going to fight now. You come out and swing at me, you might KO me.
I'm not sure it's quite the same as that, but thank you. I'll take
well,
that.
I see it the same way. Like, everyone has the chance of knocking someone out. It's the fight. It's the risk you take every time you're fighting someone at middleweight. The guys, they all are big. They're all strong. They're all heavy-handed. Everyone said the same thing about Jason Radcliffe when I fought him. They said the same thing about Pelo Adetola when I fought him.
Yeah.
Like, that's the same stuff. Like, they're heavy-handed. That's great. But I also go back in there at 94 kilos. Like, I also can throw.
Yeah.
I have two arms as well. So
that was the best thing about the Jason fight. Everyone was talking about it being the submission artist against the knockout artist, and it happened so fast, and he had almost a delayed reaction to that shot, and everybody ran back to watch the replay backstage. Like, what happened? His own corner didn't even know what happened. It was amazing.
I know. I thought people were saying it was eye poke, and then they were saying it was like a headbutt, and then I started thinking as well. I remember saying to Chris, I was like, "What? Are they DQing me?" And he was like, "No, you idiot." So, yeah, no, it was a surreal fight. Like, that was a surreal moment, Like, Jason's a tough guy. He's a fucking good. He's an experienced guy. One of the most experienced guys I've fought against.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people write me off, and they just think they can outwork my game plan, but they can't. They can't do that, And everyone says the same thing. Oh, I'm better than him, but no one's done anything to me yet. Well,
yeah.
Like, no one. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe he's going to come in and try and bang, and like, I've already come to terms with that. You might like clean me out in 10 seconds, but if that doesn't happen, then how are you going to beat me? Like, how do you beat me if that doesn't happen? Like, that's what I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So what's your prediction,
fun.
James? What round and how you're going to finish it?
I don't know how I ever win the fights. Like, I just, like, when there's so many sequences that we have, and that's the beauty of, like, my game. There's so many traps that I've learned over the years, and learned from Chris, like, where to go, and from Alan teaching me jiu-jitsu, and then from picking stuff up from Chris as well. And you've just, like, we've pieced together this stuff, and like, I'm probably going to make it. I'm smarter than I am saying I think of it, or it's not. It's, it's your coaching. It's the coaching that does that, But there's so many traps that are set everywhere, that I will get a submission somehow. So I don't know how it's going to come or where it's going to come, but I won't be in there any longer than 3 rounds. I should have finished the fight with Robertson earlier than that. And on my own takedown, I ended up getting reversed. If I got that takedown and didn't get reversed, which was very stupid. I remember as I got reversed, I said to myself, "You fucking idiot," because I couldn't believe I got reversed.
That's so nuts, because I interviewed Corey McKenna after her fight in Colchester, and she said the same about when she got thrown right at the beginning of the fight, and she actually said when she went to the ground, "Fucking idiot."
Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I tripped him, and I tripped him with my head the wrong side and got reversed. And I said to myself, "You fucking idiot." But like, I knew then I was going to be alright.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to back to the cage, spun, nearly had a knee bar, nearly finished the fight that round. And if I got on top in that round, which my takedown should have got me on top, I would have finished it then and there. You know, like, and I see that happening again. Like, I will finish the fight, and I can't tell you where or when or how, but the fight will finish, and I will finish it. That's it.
I'm even more excited to watch it now that I've spoken to you. I'm absolutely buzzing. I think every fight on the card just looks pure gold, and
they're great fights. They are great fights.
This one could be fight of the night. I've just got a really good feeling about it.
It will be. It'll be something like that. It just won't be going a distance. That's it. I'm not there to do 5 rounds. I'm not there to do 3 rounds. I'm there to just fight and win and finish. And I'll continue that streak. That's it.
That's amazing. I can't wait to see you there on the 29th of June. Yeah, good luck with the end of camp, and
Thank you
hope
very
you
much.
stay fit and healthy and go in there the best version of you.
I will. Don't you worry
Can't
about
wait
that.
to see you on the night.
Thank you very much, Katie. Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Take care.
Or week, sorry, it's Tuesday. Jesus. See you later, yeah? Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye.